Hey, Force Sensitives. I'm Darth Magnus. Welcome back to my channel and my little workshop. That's right, you heard the word workshop, which means this is going to be another lightsaber modification video, baby. I love these videos. I love them so much. All right. Calm down. All right. Now we're going to do things a little differently today. Allow me to explain what we're going to be doing different. So I'm actually going to show you the lightsaber here in the next few seconds. And I'm not going to tell you what parts I've added, what parts I've taken off, or anything like that. I'm just going to show you the lightsaber. And shortly after that, I am going to shut off the lights. And I will show you the 30 move demonstration that I made to go along with this specific lightsaber. Then once that's done, I am going to turn back on the lights. And then I will start disassembling this lightsaber. As I do so, I am going to give you the backstory of why I chose this lightsaber specifically the way it was. And here was me just the other night, just all my lightsabers just laid out across the floor. And I'm just going like this. What can I do that I haven't already done already? I have a whole playlist full of this stuff. So if you guys got some ideas for a lightsaber modification, just hit me up in the comments. I'll direct you to a video where I take apart all my lightsabers. Well, most of them, minus two. We'll get to that though. But once I direct you to that video, you'll understand what I can and can't take apart for lightsabers. And then I will build you a lightsaber according to what you want, all right, if I can do it. And then I will make a video with a demonstration. I'll tag you in the video. We'll have lots of fun. Or at least I'll have lots of fun. Alright, because I love making these videos. But here we go. I call this one specifically the Dark Jedi. Pretty simple name. The Dark Jedi. And like I said, there's a backstory to this one. I don't normally do backstories. And it's nothing like super major for a backstory, but just to give you guys some context of kind of why the lightsaber looks, what's the word? Crude, I guess would be the word. But anyways, like so many Jedi that have turned Sith or have become Dark Jedi, I decided to keep the Guardian Blue Blade. Okay? And of course, I'm going to take a picture of this and leave it in the thumbnail for you guys. Alright. Shut this back off. Turn this off. I love this lightsaber just because you can just spin it and the blade comes on. Perfection. I love making these videos for you guys. I love it. Now, what I want you guys to pay attention... Let me shut this off again real quick. Don't worry, buddy. I'll turn you back on in a second. What I want you guys to pay attention to is two forms of lightsaber combat. It's not going to be the entire 30 move demonstration, but there's going to be some Form 2 Makashi involved, and then also some Form 3 Surisu. Alright, so if you guys have been training, doing my demonstrational videos and things like that with me for the past couple months, let me know if you guys pick up on where the Surisu and where the Makashi is being held at. Alright, just let me know down in the comments. I'll let you know if you're right or not. And yeah, let's get started with this 30 move demonstration. Ready? Never gets old. Never gets old. Okay. I will bow to you, my brothers and sisters in the Force, and in the balance. Alright, here we go. Not bad, right? Huh? Alright. Okay, so now I'm gonna take off the blade and start disassembling this Dark Jedi lightsaber. So I pictured this lightsaber being a part of a Jedi's weapon that turned into a Dark Jedi, obviously, during the Third Great Schism. Now, the Third Great Schism is also known as the Voltaire Cataclysm. It's where the Dark Jedi, excuse me, it's where the Dark Jedi basically, they destroyed an entire star system, and that's how they were, you know, the schism kind of ended like that. It took place, what was it, a few centuries before the Tales of the Jedi comics, which take place around 4,000 years before Episode 4, or BBY, before the Battle of Yavin. But, yeah, that's why it kind of looks crude. And by crude, I mean these claws right here. You can tell in the Tales of the Jedi comics that a lot of lightsabers have these types of claws, or even just the spikes coming off of the hilt, which I was always a fan of, especially reading, you know, those Tales of the Jedi comics, and how, you know, Exar Kun came along and switched up the game with Ulic Qel-Droma. But that's the little backstory for this one. Okay, so this is a lightsaber that belonged to one of those Dark Jedi and the Third Great Schism. Okay, just some unknown Dark Jedi. Alright, leave it a little mystery. Okay, so what I did was I took the Spectre Hilt. I used this as the foundation. Okay. Next, I took the pommel from the Raven Lightsaber, which was modeled after Starkiller's lightsaber. So this one, so I just took the pommel, switched it off, so it has a nice little ring on there. Alright. Might as well take you with me too. Don't mind that mess over there, that's just for other lightsaber modification stuff and some other videos I'm working on. And I'm working on some more classes for you guys, so I got a bunch of stuff planned. But let's get back to the video now, alright? So like I said, I used the pommel from the Raven lightsaber. I like the black and the silver, how there was black lines going down. I thought it matched up very well, not just with the engravings on the front, but also with the back. See how there's black lines on there too? So I thought this was pretty cool. They don't exactly match up perfectly. Well, some of them do. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Alright. Now, the next thing I did was I took the silver guard off of the Mantis Lightsaber, which belonged to Jedi Master Dooku. So it just goes on there like that. All you gotta do is just remove the emitter, slide this thing on there, screw back the emitter. Stuff like that, alright? But I decided, I was like, oh man, I really want some silver on here. And I thought to myself, I tried a different silver guard from the Crimson Reaper. Didn't work out too well, alright? But I actually, I couldn't use this the regular way. I had to actually flip the guard upside down. And I got it to where these arrows point directly down into there, so I thought that was pretty cool. And once I put this silver guard on there, I took the hilt, excuse me, not the hilt, the emitter from the Dark War Glaive lightsaber, okay? It's been featured in a lot of my lightsaber modification videos lately, so you guys already know what it looks like. Plus I've done a lot of shorts with it. Ugh, man, that thing is so much fun to play with. So yeah, I was always curious because I was like, man, is this really gonna screw on? Is it gonna match up perfectly? And the arrows, I can get the arrows to match up perfectly. But what I can't do is get the claws to match up perfectly, unfortunately. So yeah, I just want to try something different by just showing you guys the assembly and disassembly of the Dark Jedi lightsaber. See, I like how that arrow just right down into the ignition button right there. And it's just a shame that the claws don't match up perfectly, but I'll take what I can get. And of course, I got my little belt clip, so that way you guys can kind of see what it looks like on a belt clip. Ta-da! Oh, I'm so stupid. But yeah, that's the backstory for this Dark Jedi Lightsaber with its Guardian Blue Blade and its 30 move demonstration. Now, I am going to, now that we've assembled and disassembled, or disassembled and assembled the lightsaber back to its proper form, I am going to break down the format of today's video like I normally do for all my demonstrational videos. So even though this is a lightsaber modification video, I still like doing demonstrations with the blades just so you guys can see how it works or doesn't work, because I've built some bad ones before. And like I said, there's a playlist. It's called Lightsaber Modifications. And I think in the earlier videos you'll see me mess up a whole bunch because the blades just aren't exactly on par with the movements that I want to be doing. But like I said before, a decent amount of these movements is Form 2 Makashi and Form 3 Surisu, something that a Jedi would be decently proficient at for the Surisu, and then moving into the Dark Jedi form, going into more of the Makashi area. That's Count Dooku's main form of lightsaber combat, Makashi. Form 2 was specifically designed to fight other Force users. So if you became like a master in that form, you kind of made the Jedi High Council a little bit worried, and they were a little bit worried about Dooku, knowing Form 2 Makashi. But anyways, I'm gonna ramble on forever if I just don't start this video, so allow me to start the video, okay? So we got 3 demonstrations to get through, minus the first one that you just saw. The first one I call the confusing demonstration. Why confusing? Well, it's because I use my own jargon and my own terminology for the movements. Allow me to give you guys a small sample size of what I'm going to be doing. So, I'm going to call my right hand my rear hand, even though it is out in front of me. Okay? Just bear with me, I'll explain why later. Alright? So when it's in a standard grip like this, the movements will look and sound like so. Rear jab to the head. Rear hook to the head. Rear back hook to the body. Rear jab to the body. Rear pommel strike to the head. Okay? And then you'll notice, I'll let you guys know when we're going to be doing the standard figure 8. There's 2 of those blocks. And then for the reverse figure 8, there's going to be 5 of them total. Alright, I'll keep you guys in check when we go through that first confusing demonstration. But when it's in a reverse position like this, it's always going to be an elbow something. For example, rear elbow high block, rear elbow block to the right, rear elbow hook to the head, rear elbow jab to the body. Okay? There's 2 kicks involved, one with each foot, I believe. Yes. And they are both front kicks, which are known as Spartan kicks for some of you guys out there. I just call them front kicks. But I'm going to go through all 30 moves individually and describe them to you, as well as show them to you guys as thoroughly as I possibly can. Now, once we're done with that first demonstration, with the little bit of style at the end of it, I don't know if you guys caught the style at the end, but once we're done with that first demonstration, we'll hop into our second demonstration, which is known as the counting demonstration. Now, unlike that first demonstration where I got all my confusing jargon, the second demonstration is going to be a lot easier. So if you feel like skipping ahead to that, if you don't want to deal with my weird jargon, feel free to do that, alright? You ain't going to hurt my feelings, okay? But the counting system is basically based off of a counting system. So we're going to be counting off all 30 moves. You're just going to see me go through the movements at a nice, slow pace, okay? For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on and so forth until we reach that 30th move. And then once we're done with that second demonstration, we will come to our third and final demonstration, everybody's favorite, including your boy, the fun demonstration. Yes. What's a fun demonstration? I'm glad you asked. I will let you guys know what a fun demonstration is. So basically the fun... Oh man, I'm such a man-child. But basically the fun demonstration is the demonstration that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, except this time you are going to have the context behind the movements for this final demonstration, okay? I'm going to shut off the lights. This is my saber with sound, so I'm going to keep the light off during the first two demonstrations, just so you guys can hear my voice. Wherever you're at, you know, at home, gym, outside, doesn't matter, broom closet. Anyways, yeah. But during that final demonstration, I will turn that light on and you guys will get to see the 30 move demonstration in full. Alright, two more things to get through before we begin is, like I was saying before, I am going to call my right hand my rear hand. Okay, so just think R and R, rear, right. Same thing goes for the right foot. I'll be calling it the rear foot. When it comes to my left hand, I will be calling it my lead hand. So just think L and L, lead left. Same thing goes. For my left foot, I'll be calling it my lead foot. Okay? The reason why I have that set up that way is because I suffer from short-term memory loss, which I think you guys witnessed at the beginning of the video where I forgot if I told you guys something, which I can't remember what it was. But anyways, yeah, I got short-term memory loss, so always calling my right hand my rear hand and my left hand my lead hand. It just helps me up here. Not all the time, obviously, but for these types of movements, it really does help. All right. One more thing to get through is something I call the shuffling effect. Now, basically, when we're utilizing the shuffling effect, and I'll let you guys know, I'm going to give a command. Rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. So what's going to happen is your front foot is going to move first, your back foot will follow. Rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. Rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. Now, when we're backing up, the opposite will be true. Your back foot is going to go first, your front foot will follow, like so. Rear high block shuffling backwards. Rear high block shuffling backwards. Okay? Alright, so that breaks down the format of today's video. Let me get a sip of water real quick and we will begin that first confusing demonstration. All this talking. This is like my fourth or fifth take. I'm doing this one. I just keep messing it up. So, may the balance be with me, my friends, so I don't have to do another one. Alright? So, usually when we're backing up for defense, I say stand about the center of the room. Today, we're just going to take a step forward. Alright? And this is where we're going to begin. Okay? So, you're going to shuffle backwards. Excuse me. Your lightsaber is going to be in your right or rear hand in a standard grip. Okay? Rear foot out in front. Now let's actually begin. See, I get too excited, get way ahead of myself. So, you're going to shuffle backwards as you do a rear high block. Then you're going to shuffle backwards as you do a rear low block. Next, you will shuffle backwards as you do a rear block to the right. Then I want you to shuffle forwards as you do a rear jab to the head. Come around for a rear hook head into a rear back hook body. Then you're going to shuffle backwards as you do a standard figure eight to the left. Shuffle backwards as you do a standard figure eight block to the right. Okay? So again, shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. Come around for a rear hook head into a rear back hook body. Shuffle backwards as you do a standard figure eight block to the left. Shuffle backwards as you do a standard figure eight block to the right. Okay? Then you're going to shuffle forwards again as we do another rear jab to the head. Come around for another rear hook to the head into a rear back hook to the body. This time we are going to do a rear jab to the body. At this point, we're going to take our lead foot and we are going to do what I call a front kick, but what some of you guys may know as a Spartan kick. Make sure the heel of your foot is making connection with the mid-stomach to chest area. So it's going to look something like this. Okay? Alright, so rear jab to the body, lead front kick. Now once you plant your lead foot on the ground, we're gonna turn clockwise. You're gonna take the pommel from the lightsaber. You're gonna take your rear foot, you're gonna step back, and as you step back, you're gonna do a rear pommel strike to the head. Okay? Like so. See if I can get closer for you guys. Okay? So rear jab to the body, lead front kick, and then turn, step back with your rear foot. Boom. Alright? Now once you do that, you're going to get into your form 3 Surisu stance. Lead hand pointed out in front of you, rear hand holding the lightsaber like so, okay? You need to back up a little bit, all right? So next thing I want you to do, that opponent's done, we're gonna focus on this opponent now. You're gonna step forward with your rear foot as you do a rear jab to the head. Now this is gonna bring you to move number 15, all right? Now once you do that rear jab to the head, I want you to reverse the grip on your lightsaber. We're gonna start doing our reverse figure eights. We've got 5 of them total. So we went for the 15th move for the rear jab to the head. We're gonna stop at the 20th move for the reverse figure eights, okay? So for the first 2 blocks, you're gonna slightly back up. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you're gonna start on your left side and stop on your left side. Next thing you're gonna do is shuffle forwards for a rear elbow jab to the body. And then we are going to flip the hilt into our lead hand in a standard grip. We are going to turn counterclockwise, okay? Lead foot steps over the rear foot. We're gonna take the pommel. We're gonna do a lead pommel strike to the head and then a lead back hook head. Now as you do that lead back hook head, I want you to take your right foot and we are going to do a rear front kick this time, okay? Remember, heel hits around mid to upper chest, mid stomach, upper chest, okay? So lead pommel strike to the head, lead back hook head, rear front kick. That opponent is done now, all right? So I want you to pivot to face this direction. This will be our final direction, all right? Our final third opponent. So from here, you're going to do a stationary lead high block and do a stationary lead low block. Then you're going to do a stationary lead block to the right. Next, you will do a lead back hook head. And then you're going to shuffle forwards as you do a lead jab to the head. Bring your lightsaber hilt around and you're going to do a lead slash from left to right as you shuffle forwards. Like that, okay? So again, you got lead high block, lead low block, lead block to the right, lead back hook to the head, shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head, bring it around and do a lead slash from left to right as you shuffle forwards. All right, so once you're done with that, what I want you to do is take your lightsaber, you're going to reverse the grip on it, okay? You're going to bring it around. As you do, take your rear foot, you're going to step back with it, all right? And then you're going to flip the hilt into your rear hand in a standard grip and get back into your Form 3 Surisu stance, okay? So again, we'll do shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head, shuffle forwards for a lead slash from the left, reverse the blade, bring it around, step back with your rear foot, flip it into your rear hand, Form 3 Surisu stance. Okay? And that's it for the first demonstration. Let's hop into the second demonstration, but first, I am thirsty. All this talking, let me get some water real quick, guys. Okay. So, rear hand, standard grip, center of the room, take a step forward, okay? Make sure this is all tight. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Reverse the grip, bring it around, step back with your rear foot, flip the hilt into a standard grip in your rear hand, Form 3 Surisu stance. Okay, that's it. Let me get in with simple water, and we will do the final demonstration, and then I will end the video. Let me know if you guys actually like this, me disassembling. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Me disassembling the lightsaber in front of you guys and then putting it back together. Let me know if you guys like that. I know it takes up more time for the video. Plus, I like to ramble on. So, I'll leave it up to you if this is something that you guys want. It's going to be a longer video, okay? Because you know me, I love to talk, alright? Love this part. Woo! And to the imaginary ninjas. All 3 of them. Alright. Good. Good. Alright, so with this lightsaber, if you make like certain movements, it'll shut off. Of course now it's not going to do it, but I'm going to run through the demonstration one more time. I'll go a little bit slower so that way it doesn't shut off on me, okay? I know I said I was going to go slower, but we'll count that first one as me going slow, alright? I was having way too much fun. But, of course, now again to you guys. The Dark Jedi. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Shut this off. Whew! I finally did it. Alright, just don't say anything embarrassing and just end the video in a good way. Okay, so what did you guys think of the Dark Jedi Lightsaber and the 30 move demonstration that went along with it? Let me know where you guys think in the 30 move demonstration that you guys saw the Form 2 Makashi and the Form 3 Surisu. Remember, I didn't do those 2 forms throughout the entire demonstration, but there were very specific points where I did do them. I want to see if you guys can get it right, alright? I'm Darth and Magnus. May the Force be with you, and may the balance keep you. Sorry this video went on long enough, alright? But if you guys like me taking apart my lightsaber in front of you guys and putting it back together, let me know if that's something that you definitely want in these videos from now on, okay? Alright, you guys, take care.